Welcome back to A Keeper of the Prophecies. We're here on North Bridge. I'm going to be going up the lane there, I think, again, trying to find the maze of corridors that we followed Lady Alisha through. We have successfully completed... Well, no, don't want to mince my words. What I think is the worst possible kind of design for a mission. Which is an escort mission. But not only that, it's an escort mission where you're not allowed to be seen by the person who you're escorting. They're wandering through this maze of passengers, encountering who knows many different armed guards, all out to kill her. Okay, she can look after herself pretty well, but not perfectly. She got killed, several times while I was trying this. And, in addition, this is immediately following a series of timed missions. Anyway, once she fights someone, she then hunts around and looks, and she doesn't even have to see you. She just has to get too close, even if you're in full darkness. It still counts as her having seen you and fails. So I'm really glad that bit is over. Now, I'm here. My goal is, we've got one objective left. Well, obviously, don't be a party pooper by killing bystanders. I'd say this rain is enough of a party pooper itself, to be honest. But anyway, the other objective, find the Keeper's safe house and learn what you can. So my intention just now was to go north into that same warren of places, possibly thinking maybe the Keeper's hideout was in the upstairs bit that I reached by ladder before. That, well, it had a thief there, but it was otherwise kind of a dead end. But just now, as I looked to the left, I saw a Keeper statue here on top of the bridge. This is probably what I'm after. If I can jump up here. I mean, I was just up here a second ago. Although, looking at the rain patterns, this is a strange collision hole here. Like, I'm not really meant to be up here. Ah. What are you trying to tell me, statue? What are you trying to tell me? There's the Keeper place under the bridge here? Is it on top of your head? No, I'm on top of your head. Well, let's go for a swim. Maybe it's down here. What? What? Okay, that was unexpected. There's a solid wall here over the river. I wonder if I'm not actually meant to be in this area, or not jump off this bridge. I guess the high wall is meant to make you not be able to climb onto it, but you can actually mantle onto it anyway. Go a little further, I should fall off. Alright. That was definitely unexpected. There's a solid wall there too. Let's get out. Oh, what's this? I don't know. Oh wait, is this just where I came? Yeah, this is just how I got it down here before. Alright. Let's go back up to the bridge. Okay, I've seen anything on this side. So he's on the other side of the bridge. The underside of the bridge is inaccessible, right? Can I climb out here? Is there a ladder on this side? Oh, there's a ladder on the wall. Okay. So, is the Keeper hideout under the bridge? Doesn't look like it. God damn it. Get up there, Garrett. Thank you. Alright, well we can get back on the bridge. So, surely that's just a red herring then. This isn't the way to the Keep Safe House, or maybe this is the way to get to it. We need to look out for another statue. So this just takes us back to the town square. Alright. Now there's also keeper statues on this. There was one, I think, on this clock. Yes. But I've already been here, and this wasn't the Keep a Safe House. Hello, Cosmic, who's just appeared in chat. Right, I've been here. It's not Keep a Safe House. This was just some loot. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the bridge there. Continue with my plan A. Seeing as my other plans don't seem to have worked. Go across the North Bridge, we'll run through that maze, see if we can find any traces of keepers there. I'm counting this keeper statue here on the bridge as a red herring for now. Hopefully, somewhere in these alleys up here, we can find the Keeper's hideout and learn what you can. They're supposed to have more information about things. It's not up here, is it? No, nothing up here. Okay, so I think, yeah, here we are. He's the first. No, he's the drunk guy. But this was the way we came. This is the way we followed Lady Alisha into this warren here. But now that I'm not trying to stay out of her sight and also not trying to trace her, not let her get too far ahead, I can take my time a little and explore. So this is the room where she encountered the first baddie. To give them a fairly generic name. Now this place goes all over the shop. There isn't actually a way in there. Okay, let's go south. Dead end alleyway. And follow the left wall, because this is a maze. Alright, there's big wooden beams up there. Gotta get up here without a rope arrow. I can get up here with a rope arrow, I'm sure. But I don't think that's doing me any good. Doesn't look like there's any secret doors in those walls. I wouldn't be able to get on the roof itself. Okay. Nothing there. Go past these crates. I don't know where this takes me. Well, I can get back this route. Right, this is by the warehouse, okay. It's also possible there's still a couple of reprobates hanging around here that haven't been murdered or gassed. But hopefully not many. Oh, what's this? This is new. I haven't been up here before, have I? Oh, there's another keeper statue, just beyond the guard. A Thifu man. Well, this is the upper area I was trying to get to before, so... Oh shit. can't see me. You can't see me. Do I have any more flash bombs? I do not. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, he saw me too. If you want to hear all of that dialogue, that's from the prison in Thief 2, in the jail cells. Alright, this was a keeper statue. Let's go over there. Well, there's another health potion. I'll take another one of those, but safe house. No, that's just going around in a circle. Damn it, I was so sure I had something there. I mean, we are in this upper part that I was planning to explore. It's like the only area of the map I hadn't really been around, but if the keepers are hiding anything here, it's not by that statue. Also, it's really quite dark and hard to see things, so. This jumping around the rooftops is great, but also irrelevant to the mission, I think. Shut up, guys. What's this place? Wow, there's a lot of rooftops. There's a ton of rooftops. Okay. That's weird because I suppose it's possible to take the rooftops. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I have when I fall like that. Where's my flash bombs? That's not a flash bomb. Right, where's my healing potions now? There we are. Where's the way back up? I mean, this could be entirely the wrong part of town. So if I take too long in my random wanderings, I will look it up. There are several ways to get back up here. There are ladders and drain pipes and stuff all over the place, but I just need to find one. Here we are. No! Garrett! That was entirely the wrong thing to do. Better. I suppose technically following her via rooftops would be possible, but also far from easy. Alright, let's reload. Back here at the statue. Trying not to fall off. Oh, there's a attic there. That should be reachable by rope arrow. That's interesting. Well, that's one way to fall without taking damage. There's a lift. Is this just a big warehouse? No, this is the one where they were hiding. 6 noisemakers. I had none before, so that was 6 right there in that chest. Well, that's not really very helpful. I think they've been gassed. I could drop that exploding barrel on them for funsies. I cannot pick it up. Can I push it? Ah, it'll take too long. Alright, let's see if we can get back up onto the roofs. And keep looking around the rooftop walkways, see if I can find... I mean, the keeper place might not be up here at all. Like that whole statue, it wouldn't be the first keeper statue to be completely misleading. In fact, it would be the 3rd. I can get on this roof. For all the good it does me. Okay. Looking this way. I'm very lost now. Don't really know where I am and where I'm going anymore. Or where I've been. I think I've been in there, but where did I come from? Oh, here we are. These moany guys again. Okay. I guess they're a good landmark. There's a misleading keeper statue, or potentially misleading. I could try climbing up these. I would need crates. Nope. Nope. Gotta be possible to jump that, right? Let's get a run up on this ledge. Where's that? A ledge there? No, that's an overhang. Alright, that's better. Industrial flaming towers. Well, they did say they keep a hideout in the industrial part of town, I think, in the briefing. Or somewhere. I do remember it said industrial, but this whole section is the industrial part of town, so. This is new. More invisibility potions. More rooftops. Do I have a note about the thing, or was it something else? Oh no, that's the mention of the industrial part of town. Is only other way of escape was North Bridge through the industrial section. And I don't have any scrolls or notes regarding the keepers thing, do I? I don't remember how I know about them. Nope, I don't have anything. That's windows. Onto what looks like an empty room. Got a water tower. More roofs. I mean, damn, there's a lot of rooftops here. This is a pretty, could be a pretty amazing rooftop mission if it wasn't for the whole escort business. And don't be seen business. I guess the whole not being seen is probably easier if you're taking the rooftops. Is that glass windows? That looks like glass windows. Ah. I mean, it is technically. Aha, vandalism. Oh, I've been up. Alright, I didn't come up any higher from those beams. I didn't realise there was another layer. Alright, keep looking around. Keep going north, I guess. Pool of water. That's new. So there's huge areas of this map I have just completely not seen before. Can I get up there? A bit too high. Oh dear, I can't get back up where I came down from. Whoops. Well, I can get down here. And there's sure to be some kind of way of climbing back up again, right? Drain pipe or something. Can't be far off. Speak of the devil. Well, although that one doesn't actually lead me anywhere. So we've got a nice store of explodey barrels. I probably should have got out of the way of that. Warning, Harvest Festival fireworks, do not disturb these power kegs. Some items are already armed. Well, I did disturb them. Well, I haven't looked in the water. Maybe the... I don't even know where the water goes. I didn't even know there was all this water. What's that? Trapdoor? Nope, get on that ladder, Garrett. Also, have another healing potion. That is indeed a trapdoor. Oh ho! I saw a book labelled with a keeper sign. Oh, there's a bunch of equipment I don't need because I think the mission's probably about to end. So another healing potion just in case. This is going to be the keeper safe house, right? I mean, it's not very accessible, only accessible from the water. That's... They'll look a bit suspicious for... They're wandering the streets soaking wet. I'm just doing this out of annoyance. Firstly, Garrett doesn't like the keepers. Secondly, I don't like that there's all these misleading statues everywhere that aren't leading to their place. So let's give them... I'll blame it on all the guards shooting arrows everywhere. Alright, let's see if this is what we need. Keeper Orlet. These are ominous times, my brother. Despite our careful warnings, the wayward chief alchemist acts without regard to the health of our city, where his followers continue his alarming rust substance experiments to a purpose not yet revealed. Considering the rise of these mechanists lets us hope that we will not again require young Garrett to save our city. The necessary deceptions are so very difficult, and each time we deal with him, the chances grow that he may discover what he should not see. Just now I receive a new report. A power surge consistent with yet another teleportation event in breach of our agreement with the Chief Alchemist. So I must straightaway investigate, even if it delays my arrival tonight. Until then, instruct the brethren to watch most carefully those wayward Hammerites who pledge loyalty to this Karis. Perhaps we will soon discover his plans and learn how to limit him without undoing those benefits we have from his service. On another point, we have a new threat, which reveals itself in a most unlikely form. Lady Alisha, daughter to Master Celestus. She has again pried about old libraries seeking what she can learn of us, and, judging from her newest reading list, the dear lady has become too interested in our existence and practices. Many curious fools have sought the same knowledge without concern to us, but this situation is alarming in how Lady Alisha might use such knowledge, for soon she will inherit the vast wealth and power of the only institution in the city where we have no proper influence, her father's estate. So therefore we must undermine Alisha before she can become a greater danger. The High Council suggests that we further incite the rising hatred of those slaves and servants toiling upon the mountain of Celestus Industries. If all works as planned, a rebellion from within should destroy the enterprise, and moreover, remove the dynasty of Celestus it represents. Lastly, we are certain the bastard of the king wanders the streets, and so Keeper Forsythius continues to press our campaign against all feral children. Once the king dies with no heirs, it should be a simple matter to insert whomever we desire upon the throne. A pity that so many wayward children must perish. But such is a price we must be willing to pay for our own freedom in the face of tyrants and evildoers. Alright. Finally! Well, it was only 25 minutes of wandering. That's not too bad. The really tedious bit was following Alisha and making sure she found her way back to our flat alive without being seen. That's such as the dangers of time travel. Total time 59 minutes 43 seconds plus a lot of reloading. We missed about 300 loot. And there are no secrets, so I didn't miss any. Alright. It is only 25 minutes. I'm just going to continue on. Since all of these missions are supposed to be a fairly continuous series, I'm just going to continue on and see what we get up next. It's moving day. From what you are reading, Alisha might need some timely advice. You can find her somewhere on the mountain of Celestis Industries. Go there. To be continued. The birds are singing, the sunshine is beautiful, and the air still drips with the smell of fresh fallen rain. So this is hardly the time to be spilling the blood of your unarmed neighbours. Don't kill any bystanders. Don't kill anyone who's not already dead, if we're not an expert. Alright, so it's another short mission, just make our way to Celestis Industries. Well, the front gate's just outside our front door, basically, so... Moving day. Garrett's apartment.
Well, I'm not dying anymore, so I suppose the Guardian knew what it was talking about. I really am going to miss this old apartment, crying babies and all. Before I move to my new neighborhood, I've decided to pay a little visit to an old associate of mine up on a certain nearby mountain. From what I've seen around town lately, that timing couldn't be any better.
That's Pinchendon's note that we had before. What about the lock? I had a lock installed. Alright, well, any equipment I find, this mission carries through up to the next one, I believe. So I definitely want all my stuff with me. Oh, I've still got Judy. I don't have an objective to get rid of Judy just yet. Okay. Or return Judy. She's had her adventure, traveled through time. Let's make a hard save. And goodbye, neighbours. Oh, there's a note. Is that for us? I'm reading it anyway. In honor of Status Gold of the Old Village, one who dared to challenge the Master, let us rise up and prevent yet another generation of slavery taking root in that place. Tomorrow we act. Alright. That was a passageway not so long ago. Now it's a door. Ah. Funny how the memory plays tricks on you. Oh. The whips and chains will fall beneath the rubble of that building. Tomorrow, as free men, we will rise up to release our enslaved brothers and fathers and sons from that evil. Upon first light, when all is most quiet, then we will climb to victory. Men of the Old Village, we have suffered enough. Tomorrow we will attack and burn that building so that no more men will suffer under the lash, creating devices even more terrible than the longest whips. We will end this evil once and for all. On the first day of the Harvest Moon Festival, the guards will be thinly spaced, so that day we attack. Prepare the fire weapons you have collected. That building will burn. That's Celestis Industries right there. I don't want to go there just yet. Former slaves and workers of the enterprise known as Celestis Industries, we assemble in the morning. Then we will rain fire upon the evil of that mountain. But we can't actually get anywhere to any other part of the town, right? Just closed off there. Oh, the alley's open. To arms, now is the time. The ropes are set in place. At first light, when all is most asleep, then we will climb. Remember to bring every fire weapon collected, for this day is the day that building will burn. So the drunk who was here has even joined the fray. Okay. Well, I guess we go to their front door and see if we can't get inside that way. What's the notice on their front door? To all bounty hunters. Feral children of the street may be brought here for processing only during normal business hours. Muzzle and bind prior to delivery. 5 silver pieces paid per specimen. See the day watch duty officer for immediate bounty payment. Oh, we're going in again. Oh, is that a book? Ah, it's a lever. Well, we go in this big front gate once more. Unless you are still asleep, you have been noticing threats against the Celestis Industries. Find Alisha inside the Enterprise and give her some practical advice. The Oracle may have shown you how to save yourself, but this won't pay the bills. Find 600 loot, optional. You are here to deliver some advice, not to make a bloody mess. Don't kill any bystanders. The whole point of this visit is to warn Alisha about her immediate future. Do not harm her in any way. This is a day of destiny. Do not interfere with the slaves of the Enterprise. Not even the builder himself can stop the events of this morning. When the time is right, watch and listen. Just change the amount of loot. Alright. The inheritance, let's do it. The inheritance. South Freight Lift, 4:30 AM. They've got the lift working again. I'm going to want to hop off through that doorway, I think, before it reaches the top. Maybe. God, they should have made faster lifts. Oh, this of course is the where I found what's his face? That leads to the master's place. This leads to it's the cliff path. This is where I found oh god, I can't remember his name. His fire's still going though. The guy who had escaped and left a trail of mines over the cliff path. And this leads to the master chambers, does it not? Right. Oh, there's nothing there. This leads to joins on with the master's escape route. Yeah. Which is no longer watched. Okay. Everyone. Oh, this is a watchtower. All employees, it is with deep regret that Master Celestis announces the death of his trusted and longtime Chief Counsel, A.H. Frantitius. T.H. Waxman, Esquire, Chief Counsel, acting. That's a window, I thought it was another notice. I wonder if this lift works. Wait, this is the lift I just came up on, isn't it? Alright, I could have just ridden the lift. Fair enough. There's a pile of corpses. Someone has been hard at work here. Do I still have my map? I do. I'm on the near. Why there's someone left here? Is that a mine? Those are mines, and there's a big old sunbursty devicey thing. Whoops. Damn it. My aim is terrible. Ah, that's more like it. Oh wow, didn't even destroy this arrow. How about that? Good strong arrows there, Garrett. This takes me to the catwalk, right? Yeah. Catwalk in the storage room. I think Lady Alisha is most likely to be in the Master's Chambers at the southern end, right? Seems to me that's probably where I should head. Where does this go? Oh, there's the upper floor. Anything in the storage? Nope. Alright, let's go the hallway. Well, I mean, I see a chest. Have something in it. Sleep. Just got some golden dice. Not very exciting. Stairs down. Ouch. Should have just taken the stairs. They still have the same job openings? Yeah. Presumably. I don't want to search this place thoroughly. Well, finding loot, I guess, but that's optional. Well, let's look around for loot. Just see if anybody's left anything on their desks here. A quick survey won't hurt. Especially as we don't have to worry about people. Everyone's deserted the place. They've all risen up in arms. And seem to have, of course, they've taken all their loot with them, right? They wouldn't have left anything on their desks. Not if it was valuable, not if their goal is to overthrow the place. Should be really wasting my time here. No doubt. That's Inticus's. And this was for Yolandis. Okay, well, there's a not very valuable clock. Oh, another healing potion. I'll take it. Yolandis, I respectfully resign my permission as Chief Alchemist for Project Vision. Although the Master was most kind in his support and gave me every resource possible, I must report how the art he wished to conjure for remote-seeing eyes is beyond our craft. The few samples studied are simply not from this world, as best I can tell, and 100 or even 1,000 years of research may still yield us nothing. Please wish the Master well when you see him next. Your most obedient servant, Inticus. How do I open that? Safe. Doesn't fob. I didn't see a switch by the desk. Yeah, well, maybe I don't. What's this say? The Iron Maiden 3, not your ordinary information machine. Tested, refined, and built by dedicated artisans committed to the security of your growing estate. Probe for evildoers within your housing and watch staffs. Discover timely information without the delay of less direct methods. Sleep safely and peacefully knowing that plotters are properly contained. The Iron Maiden 3. It's all about you. Right, well, so much for the Iron Maiden department. So if we head north to get to the electrics, east should take us towards the auditorium. This isn't the auditorium. That's a guard post overlooking the actual torture room. That's still Iron Maiden. Okay. There's a guard hanging there. I expect they freed all the prisoners. For contradicting the pronouncements. Oh, this was the one that was already dead, yeah. So the ones that were dead aren't really going to be freed, are they? Where's the doorway? There's a doorway in one corner of this room. Led to some stairs. Here we are. There's not going to be any loot down here. Why would there be any loot down here? Might be another zombie down here. Oh, wow. Okay, Globalists is dead. A lot of guards are dead. Ah, not surprising they just dumped the bodies down here, I guess. Makes sense. This uprising has, I'm here at 4:30 and the uprising has, seems to have well and truly happened already. Is there any point exploring the caves? I shouldn't imagine there's any point exploring the caves, right? I'll come back here if I think there's a reason. It's easy enough to get to. Go run quickly through most of the building just to see if we can find loot as we make our way down to the southern end where the master's chambers were and where Lady Alicia's room was, in fact. No, Lady Alisha didn't have a room here, that was the mistress's room I was thinking of. But either way, where the master's chambers were is most likely that area is most likely where Lady Alisha is to be found. So if we go north from here, it takes us to electrics. Just open that door. Hey, this is a cafe. A lot more dead people. Any of these ones that we recognise by name? A lot of slaughter this morning. Even Garrett on a bad day doesn't murder that many people. Even when I was wandering around in Zen, well, they're not really Zen, the alien places, slaughtering all the monsters I could find. I wasn't slaughtering that many. Ooh, gold plates, a lot of them left in the sink. I'll take those. Nothing in these sinks. Okay, let's check the pantry. I wonder if there's still poisoned apples in here. There shouldn't be. Oh, that wasn't Francis who was doing the poisoned apples. That was the captain of the guard, Faustus. Jeez. Caliber wine somebody forgot to take. I will have it. Do I want to run up there? Do I want to go up there? Let's have a look. Garrett, you can do that. That's better. Alright, this is just... Okay, there's nothing up here. Alright, I mean, why do they have a painting of just outside Garrett's flat? That's suspicious. But I guess for some reason the master had his eye on Garrett for a long time as a potential replacement. In a way that really makes no real sense at all. Why would you want a thief as your replacement? Oh, that's the auditorium. Check that in a bit. Oh, that room's not empty. Why would I have thought it was? Here we have... Oh, another unnamed corpse. Do you have an arrow on you, sir? You do. Not that it matters. Don't think I'm going to need these broadheads. That'll make it easier to see, right? All the doors that used to be locked are no longer locked. Nothing on there. Let's go backstage. I don't think I want to go down there to the cliff path. There's no real purpose in doing so. Yeah, it's just the same spot again. And if we go up here, privies. I wonder if you look down one of these and see a person down there. That would be quite funny. They shoved a body down the loo in their excitement. So that's the auditorium again, right? Yeah. Oh. Bloody doors that block the corridor. Electrics division, right, this is what I was looking for. Oh. I've forgotten where this goes. That's the one that goes outside? Yes. Just the back way in. And where did this bit go? Nowhere, just to the end. Alright. Let's go explore the electrics division. Very quickly. Once again, I guess I'm not expecting to find loot in general. So I'm not going to go scouring all the desks, but potentially in offices or meeting rooms or something like that, there might be one or two items of value. Let's check the lobby as well, see if the clock is still there. That's just dead end. Guard room. Another privy with an upstairs entrance. This is... Alright, this is where I came in the very first time, I think. I found this duct. Where was the other exit end of it? Oh, right, okay. No, it's not the same type of thing. Right, so this room that only seems to take me outdoors actually led to a duct, okay. Horror. I'm getting lost again. Alright. It's very dark this time around. It's much darker than it was before. Another guard room. Oh. I mean, sure, I'll take that. Don't know if I need it. I thought for a second it must have mines around it, and but I didn't explode, so I'm happy enough with not exploding. That door's not opening. Must have been this way already. Another privy. Right, yeah, so it have been this way. Okay, what's... Right, this is Corbelus's room, but he's dead. And nobody's going to have left anything on any of their desks around here, and I've been through this room already. Alright. And the drafting tables. Well, there's a plan for something. The Electrics 2. Imagine your loyal household on watch starts resuming work the very same day. Without variable power technology, information is extracted, not the life of your harmless servants and bodyguards. And of course, when evil doing is discovered, a simple setting change will end the threat forever. The Electrics 2. Protecting the innocent, purging the guilty. They really need a better name for it than the Electrics. Alright, I think we're done with the Electrics division. We're done with the auditorium. We're done with the cafe. I don't think I've been to the library. Which is southwest. Southeast rather. It's Iron Maiden division. I mean, that map isn't very good, but today's menu. Yeah. Oh, what's all this? Production overseers on hold. Once the new management structure is understood, we may reposting these 2 positions. Yolandis, Chief Alchemist, Iron Maiden Division. Corbalist, Chief Alchemist, Electrics Division. Wait, new management structure? Cook position filled. I will be leaving the mountain on the next rising of the Raven Moon, and during these next 6 weeks I will be training my successor. Most of you already know how this will be Mr. Newcomb, formerly of the Old Village Tavern. It has been a pleasure to serve you these past 17 years, and I wish you well as the Enterprise undergoes the many changes that appear to be the staple of recent days. Lunch kiss, Chief Cook. Well, he got out, okay, that's good. Iron Fitters, must have no fear of heights, good with hot rivets and hammer. 2 meals a day, free bed, shared with 2 other men. 13.75 a month. A blind person to Balboa's construction chief. Well, they don't get their own bed, but they get paid more than the drafts persons, at least. Library. Anyone in the library? Apparently not. Alright, now we're in the southern part, where, which is the testing rooms, mostly, before we get to the Master Suite. I wonder what's going on in the testing rooms these days. That's just the Electrics test room. Oh no, this is the Iron Maiden test room. Rather, that's just the whole... Seems like the only guards still alive are the ones that were sleeping on the job. Despite the very strict policies they had against guards sleeping on the job. I guess it still happens. Hallway, alright. Back to the test room. I don't even have one being tested just now. Can't remember if I came down here before. Does this join onto the other tunnels? Was that someone else's footsteps I heard? What? Well, I found some other people. Where's, Hello, folks. Oh, you're angry at me. Are you the guys I shouldn't have interfered with? You might be the guys I shouldn't have interfered with. Oh, do not disable any of them. Alright. I didn't disable them. Didn't even touch them. But I thought they were going to say something. Perhaps. Given that when the time comes, watch and listen objective, but obviously not them. Alright, I don't know why they want to hang around out there on the cliffs, but oh. Is there another way out of here? Am I stuck? I have to reload my quick save. This is the way out of this other room. To the electrics test chamber. I didn't see one. Not an obvious one. Oh, here we are. Yes. Good. Come on. Up on top. Right. That's wood, is it not? Yes, let's stick an arrow in there. Alright, the electrics test chamber. That's the hallways. We can turn it on, can we not? Apparently we can. Ah, it looks like it hurts. And extracts information. Alrighty, so much for the test chambers then. Oh, let's see, I made one again. Yeah, the other door we get back to the halls. Okay. This way. This way. Right. Oh, what's this notice? All employees, the master remains ill at this time, although a quick recovery is expected. In the meantime, he has instructed Division Chiefs Yolandis and Corbelis to govern the Enterprise until he is recovered. All executive functions assigned to Chief Counsel Frantisius, rest in peace, will now be performed jointly by Yolandis and Corbelis. T.H. Waxman, Esquire, Chief Counsel, acting. Alright, let's make another save. Too soon, but at least I'm not down feeling like I'm potentially stuck in the test chambers disposal area. Ooh. Also more mines. Someone is really laying traps here, aren't they? Clonk. That was a barrel getting knocked over, okay. I don't know who they're laying traps for, the guards or me? There's been nobody around to hear those very loud sounds. Oh. Need to go further south. Alright, let's go this way. Down towards the courtyards and the master suite and the lobby. This hallway, I think, takes us right to the lobby. Whoops. Careful there, Garrett. Watch your step. There's another one there too. Well, those fortresses. Well, I can't access is safe at all. No. That's valuable. The guest log. Well, well, a new book for today's guests to sign. Didn't anyone tell the departing staff last eve how there would be no such guests here today? Have we not left enough warnings to those who starve us upon this mountain while our families starve at its feet? The family of Celestus be damned, and all who serve them. Before the sun rises high, before the ink in this book be fully dry, the whippers and chainers and torturers of this place will all die, and their torturing machines cast into the sea, and the plans to make more machines burned into ashes, along with the evil souls of those able to think of more ways to cause us pain. Then we will leave to seek a new land where men of power also value decency and fairness in their pursuits of their happiness, and where their pleasure is not defined by the suffering of other men, or of their frightened wives, or of their stolen children. Well, they've left a manifesto in the guest book. I hear footsteps. More mines there. Yeah, there's a mine right there. Nope. Yes, zoom in. There we have me to see against this. No, still missed. There we go. I wonder if that fellow whose footsteps I can hear. I guess he's upstairs. Wonder if he heard that. Yeah. I think he heard that. Look, mate, just be glad you didn't step on it, huh? Alright. Here we are in the master suite. Ooh, shite, I almost stepped on a mine there. They've got one. Where was it? Here's the mine. Very hard to see, very hard to see. It's very unlike the ones on the cliff face, which were very easy to see. Aha, blew up in the safe. Nice. So we need a key. I should be on my guard for more such explosive traps. Oh, you know, I'm surprised I didn't throw a bunch of bodies into the pool. I suppose it'd be possible to disarm most of these mines with lockpicks and thus actually get hold of the explosive charges if I wanted. I don't really have a need to. Is this one booby trapped? No. Can I pick it? I can. It's empty? No, there's a note. Treasurer Squintus, having reviewed your report concerning gold missing from your personal safe, I recommend that you clear your desk and vacate this mountain before such details are learned by whomever finally rules this establishment in the Master's absence. T.H. Waxman Esquire, Acting Chief Counsel. Good advice, really. Just keep an eye open for mines and stuff in here. Or upstairs from here. Does this still work? It does indeed. That's the secret exit. The master's key, and that's all there. Well, let's check. Should we check out the secret exit? No, let's look upstairs first. Let's look upstairs. There's a door that's open. Well, this was the master's bedroom. The other one was the mistress's bedroom, I thought, but maybe it was Lady Alicia's bedroom. I don't know. Don't see any mines. I do see a little bit of loot. We're at $5.99. One short of our objective of 600. Brilliant. See how many valuables in here. Alright, let's, before I go into that other room, which is presumably where I need to get to, let's have a little look-see on this floor. Hello? 3 more dead guards. I guess I was lucky for the ones that were sleeping. The people just thought they were already dead and left them alone. There was the one up here. Who is this fella? And how did he get missed? He should count himself lucky as well. He's going to be sleeping soon. But at least he won't be dead. Alright, the rooftop. Yeah. Don't think there was anything I needed on the rooftop. I could close the roof. Off the pool. I could jump in. I haven't jumped in before. I didn't think to do it last time. So there's nothing around here, I think. And I'll just check to be on the safe side. No. Back around we go. This level's a lot more empty than last time I was here, which is good. I guess it's a lot quicker. So I could close this, or I could go jumping in the pool. Just how one guard broke his neck before. Whee! I jumped straight in the middle where it's nice and deep. Okay. You've had your fun now, Garrett. Where's the southern side? Time to go back to the room where that guard was, which is presumably where Lady Alisha was. And see what transpires. That room. Right, let's make a save.
Hello, Garrett. I'm so happy to see you. How are you feeling? You looked so sick the last time I saw you.
I think I liked you better as a ghost.
So you do remember our little adventure together.
There's just one small detail that still bothers me, Alisha.
Your curiosity always was your greatest weakness, Garrett. But ask what you must.
Let's just say that everything I read in Pinchington's old logbook was real. Did your little missions for him also include poisoning the healing vials I kept finding?
Are you saying that I was trying to kill you?
No, not kill me. Just encourage me to jump through that portal, hoping I would come back to kill Frantitious before he had a chance to kill you.
I'm not sure how much of this silliness I can endure.
Silliness? Was it silly to spy on the Keepers like you once spied on me? Was it silly to learn what the Keepers knew about the Guardian, or even how to imitate their voices? I never really was talking to the keepers, was I, Alisha? I was just talking to a ghost, trying to scheme its way back to life.
You are so suspicious, Garrett. And how do you conclude all of this?
Your voices were perfect, and what you found out about the portal was right on target. But you know something, Lish? The keepers never worry that much about anything.
My, it will be such a shame to sacrifice that mind of yours to the higher needs of our science.
I didn't come up here to become another one of your test subjects, Alisha.
Then why, Garrett? Why do you risk visiting my mountain, knowing what you already know about me?
To give you a piece of advice.
You have such a wonderful sense of humor. I am going to miss you, Garrett. But as long as you live, my father's wishes for you remain a distinct possibility. Yet there can be only one master of this mountain. And as the daughter of Celestus and rightful heir to his estate, the Enterprise belongs to me, not to you.
For a few more minutes, anyhow.
Whatever are you talking about?
Didn't the keepers ever say that if something is supposed to happen, it will always happen, no matter how we try to change the course of events? Destiny, Alisha. It's the most powerful force in the universe, and even you can't fight destiny.
I came back. I changed the course of events. And now there's nothing you can do about it.
Fine. But you know something, Lish? I've been doing a little spying of my own. And by the way I see it, you've got about 30 seconds before this place is overrun by the fanatics I've been watching climb the sides of your mountain all morning.
What?
So here's my advice, Alisha. Unless you want to find yourself swimming in a whole bunch of holy water, I suggest this time that you stay dead. I can find my own way home.
Garrett! Garrett!
This is definitely going to get copyright flagged. Not sure that's meant to happen. Well, we saved her life, only for her to die again, I guess. That's a shame. We only found 599 in loot, not 600. Out of a total of 1441 that was hiding around. Okay, maybe there was some in the caves after all. So, well, we gave her an advice, but it wasn't in time. And, she did not survive. As far as it looks. What happens next? I don't know. We have just seen the slaves rise up and destroy the Enterprise, set fire to the building, and they threw Alisha off the cliff to her death, as far as I can tell. I believe there's only one mission left in this campaign. So let's find out. Under the Raven Moon. The Guardian of the Ages once told you that you must act in accordance with your own knowledge of this future. Yet he did not send you on some vast mission to save the world, and in the end you have come to understand this. And you have also come to understand something else, that saving yourself was not entirely the point either. Nor was it your mission to return Alisha to her grave, or watch as the Enterprise burned itself into ruins. Those were merely side benefits to the journey itself, and none of this was exactly what that Oracle of the Prophets had in mind. Difficulty doesn't matter, this is just a final... campaign missions, it says. Cutscene, basically.
That little speech to Alisha about destiny and about how we can't change the course of events just to piss her off. But I'm beginning to see that ideas are even more powerful than destiny. Because over here, on this side of time, ideas can lead to decisions which really do change the course of events. And if I do have a destiny, then so be it. But it will have to get used to who I am and how I live my life. Mr. Maggot-Free, it is not my custom to foretell the future, but I have decided to make an exception in your case. 6 weeks from now, during the upcoming month of the Raven, on the 3rd day of the month, your daughter will be chased by those believing her to be a feral child. This will cause her to fall through the river ice, where she will drown. I do not know anything of her ultimate destiny, should her life be spared, but if you wish to prevent at least this one painful event, whatever the consequences may be, then I would recommend that you carefully observe your daughter in every moment of that day. As evidence of my foreknowledge, I leave you this very unique pocket watch, and also a river-soaked version of Judy, both of which I recovered from a future that I hope will never come. Faithfully yours, Garrett, a keeper of the prophecies.
Well, that's the end. Keeper of the Prophecies. We took 9 hours, 55 minutes, 59 seconds for the entire campaign, not including reloads. Found 9,096 loot. Dealt exactly 500 damage and received 202. So, yeah, that was an interesting campaign. The cathedral's a super impressive map. The, what was it? The alien sort of place. I forget what it was called. Through the portal. With some really well-made caves. Even if going and finding the 4 orbs was a little bit repetitive. And the Enterprise building, well, I think that was definitely a, what's it called? An earlier construction, I think. It's could have done with a lot of editing, but I had a lot of fun with it. So that's I'm probably going to just stick this one on the end of the previous episodes. This isn't nearly long enough for an episode in itself. That's a lot of videos. Just see if there's anything final here, but I doubt it since we've seen the credits roll. Oh, straight back to the menu. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you here for the next mission after I figure out what that's going to be.